Welcome again to DC Economics. So coherent, we are going to talk about the industrial analysis. Remember on the previous session, we talked about introductory part about industrial economics. So forward on today now, we are going to stick on industrial analysis. Industrial analysis is also known as industrial analysis or sector analysis. So this is a process of evaluating the economic and market factors that impact specific industries. So the way you evaluate the economic and market factors that impact specific industries is actually concerning industrial analysis. So what are those market factors? What are those economic factors? The market factors may include all other factors that hinder the development of markets, or after any other factor, economic factor that hinders the progress of the industry or firms in the market system. So the goal of industrial analysis is to gain a comprehensive understanding of the industrial structure, the trends, challenges, and opportunities. There are different challenges that actually encompasses the industrial system. So the industrial structures, but also the trends, the challenges. So all these issues are the ones that are analyzed throughout the goal of the industrial analysis. So this analysis, or the industrial analysis, is very essential for businesses, investors, policymakers, researchers, as it helps them to make informed decisions and allocate resources efficiently, and that anticipate future development within a particular sector. So you as an investor or policymaker, you cannot come with a bigger decisions or right decisions or a greater choices without understanding the comprehensive of the industrial analysis. So you are the investors, a policymaker or researcher, must be capable of understanding the knowledge and the structure and the trends, together with the challenges, the opportunities that encompasses the industrial system. So here now the key component of industrial analysis that include market structure. The one among the key components of industrial analysis include market structure, whereby through the market structure we examine the composition of the industries, include the number and the size of firms, market concentration, and barriers to entry. Through the market structure, you're capable of identifying on how the different structures of markets operate, maybe the perfect competitive market or the monopoly or the monopolistic competitions. So you be capable of understanding on how now the PCM market allows entry for other firms, on how it actually take up the price or dominate in the price system of the market. You understand on how now these two firms makes profits or maximizes output. So understanding the market structure provides insight into the level of competition within an industry. Another key component of industrial analysis includes market trends. So through the market trend, we tend to identify current and emerging trends within industries, such as maybe technological advancements, consumer preferences, regulatory changes, global market shifts. So when we analyze the trends now, this helps us now, it helps most of the businesses to anticipate changes in demand and adjust their strategies accordingly. So many of the businesses be capable of analyzing or evaluating some business plans, strategic plans, due to the information that they have on concern about the demand. But also they are capable of adjusting their plans, their strategies, on how now they can maximize profits, or they can avoid the risk that come to encounter their businesses attractiveness. So another component of industrial analysis include competitive landscape. So under competitive landscape, we assess the competitive forces at play within an industry, often using the frameworks like Porter's 5 forces. So this involves in analyzing the bargaining power of the buyers and suppliers, the threat of new entrants, the threat of substitutes, the products or services, and the intensity of the competitive rivalry. So under competitive landscape, the industrial analysis key components help us to understand the competitive forces, the competitive barriers, which are many of the firms play in the industries. So we tend to identify all those issues by using the forces known as Porter's five forces. So actually, the Porter's five model involves analyzing the bargaining power of buyers and suppliers, but also the competition, the streets of the new entrants in the firms, the street of the substitute products or services, and the intensity of the competitive rivalry. Another key component in the industrial analysis, this includes the regulatory environment. Understanding the regulations and the policies that govern industries. So this is the key issue that we are focused on regulatory environment. So regulatory environment keeps us or helps an individual to understand the policies, the regulations that governs or control the business systems or the market system or the industry operations, the market system. So whenever there is any kind of change of regulations, may I actually impact or impact business operations, maybe the price strategies and market entry barriers. Another key component in industrial analysis may include also the supply chain analysis. Evaluating the supply chain is actually the key issue that is actually identified through the industrial analysis. So this includes suppliers, distributors, logistics. So if we understand the supply chain, now this helps many of the businesses to optimize production process, to reduce cost, and to enhance efficiency. So the efficiency is actually achieved with the supply chain analysis. Since if we evaluate clearly the supply chain, the dynamics in supply chains includes on how what is actually produced and what is actually supplied in the markets, and actually the logistic process and methods that are applied. This will help us now, many of the businesses, to come up with the big strategic conditions that help us to boost out production process, but also reducing costs, but also increase the efficiency of the optimality in production. Another key component in industrial analysis include consumer behavior. So what is actually concerning consumer behavior? Studying consumer preferences include purchasing patterns, demographics in the industry is a key issue that is actually analyzed through the industrial analysis. So consumer behavior is very crucial, very important for developing product services that meets the market demand effectively. So also another key component is all about the SWOT analysis. Conducting a SWOT, that is strengths and weakness opportunity traits, analysis to assess the internal strengths and weaknesses of the companies within the industries and identify the external opportunities and threats that may affect the industry as a whole. So the SWOT analysis actual is key concern is that it actually deals with the strengths, that is S, W, that is weakness, O, that is opportunity, and T, that is threats. So it actually tend to identify the strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats that this enable to express or to expose out the strengths or the weakness of the company systems to the industries, and this it is very important since it provides wide opportunities to recover all those weaknesses or to improve more on those strengths, but also this helps us to open more opportunities on how now the market or the firms can operate to a big potentiality position. But also another key component is economic indicators. So one among the key components in industrial analysis is about analyzing the relevant economic indicators such as GDP growth, inflation rates, employment figures to understand the overall economic health and potential impact on the industries. So the economic indicators are actually identified through the industrial analysis. If you understand if you are capable of evaluating fully, clearly the economic indicators, you will come up with the answer if the economy is flourishing or is actually prolonging to failure or is prolonging to collapse. So this will keep in mind you to come up with great strategies to uplift the economy or to actually to stabilize the economy to its health condition. So something to note is that the industrial analysis actually serves as a foundation for strategic planning, decision making, but also it helps businesses to identify their positions within the industries, but also anticipate challenges, capitalize on opportunities, and stay competitive in the market. Moreover, now investors rely on industrial analysis to assess the potential for investing in specific sectors, considering factors that could affect the industry performance and profitability.